Hey, I hope you guys are doing amazing. But just really quick, I want to get on here. I'm out here sitting in my car, about to walk inside to celebrate my friend's birthday today. I was just on the phone with her and we were talking about acceptance. Like, we are in our 30s now, okay? This is my year 30 and it's been a week and a day since I've been 30, and I'm just thinking about all the things that God has promised me and all the things that I felt like I needed to put my hand in and, you know, kind of orchestrate my outcome. And because God gave me the end result. And my biggest issue always was I moved in haste because I'm a go-getter, okay? I like to move, I like to make things happen. But that has been my issue for so long. And since I hit 30, I've been realizing that. And I know from here on out, that is no longer my story. Like, I will wait on God. I will be able to sit still and allow God to pave my path, to illuminate my next step, instead of me thinking I have to, you know, strategize everything else. Like, no, I'm a woman of God. So I live freely under God. And I'm a vessel. So it's like, I can't really plan my days out because that doesn't leave room for God to do what he does best, which is be God. But I just wanted to come on here and just say, start living in acceptance. And once you're okay with your now and you're real with your now, you reflect on your now, I feel like in that place, you learn the things that God needs you to learn, the characteristics. You learn the just the different things that God wants to instill in you from your now. And then he will promote you. Instead of you trying to do it yourself, you trying to talk to the next person, you trying to, you know, look good in front of the next person. No. God has the final and only say. And when he says it's time for you to get promoted, then you will. And I do want to say that God had put me on a journey of becoming, well, he had put me on a kingdom spouse journey. And it was revealed to me who my kingdom spouse was. And when I tell you I tried to make that happen, it's been 2 years. And the vision God gave me does not line up with my now. And yes, it hurts. I do want to be vulnerable and say that it does hurt till this day. We haven't talked for a good year and a few months now, like on the serious note. And a lot of things has changed. He's happy, moved on, has a family. And I'm here. And I'm here. Not in a bad way, because I've learned so much on that journey. I don't feel like any of that was in vain. Sorry, it's getting a little hot in here. I don't think that journey was in vain because it taught me how to become a wife. That's why I say preparation is the best form of faith. Like, I allowed myself to be, I allowed myself to die to myself, to allow God to fill me up in different ways that I have never imagined. And like I said before in my other video, that I never thought I would become a wife until God told me this promise. And however God plays out my story, I do want to say that the journey matters. The journey builds. The journey refines. And you truly become a different version of yourself, a version that you always seen yourself to be, but better. And even though I'm not at my finish line, I'm still in the journey. Not necessarily looking for a destination, because with God, there's continuous growth. I'm just in a place of accepting and letting go and being still. Because, man, but God is so good. And I do want to say I love y'all. And if God is telling you to move or do something that is out of the ordinary and it's a sacrifice, listen. Because on the other side of that is the beginning of everything that your heart desired, especially if you're aligned with God's wills. Sorry, I be talking. Especially if you're aligned with God's will for your life. So just want to say a quick message. I love y'all. I'm about to go in and get me some food with my friend and just celebrate life and how beautiful, beautiful life is. Because not many people make it to 30. So if you made it to 30, be grateful. It's a privilege to grow old. It's a privilege to be wise. It's a privilege to see generations and generations. It's a privilege. So own it now. All right, love y'all.